Welcome from the Zero Project Conference 2024. It's a conference on education for persons with disabilities, and we also talk about information and communication technology. You're watching a fireside chat, and it's a great pleasure for me to talk with SCHINKO from UniCredit Bank Austria. Warm welcome to you as well, Christian.
Thank you, Wilfried.
Please introduce yourself, your role, and also the company.
Yeah, basically, I'm wearing a dark jacket. I have brown hair and a beard. That's for the basic description. I'm head of disability management at UniCredit Bank Austria. We take care of employees and customers when it comes to accessibility and inclusion. We are very happy, or I'm very happy to be here, and thanks for having me, because it's always a great opportunity to be at that incredible conference to share, exchange thoughts and share ideas.
Christian, there's not so many companies who have, a department, a dedicated personnel. So what is accessibility and inclusion to a company like yours?
Accessibility and inclusion is for us the key for the prosperity of the society as such. On the one hand, it's a social responsibility, and on the other hand, we have the opportunity to do business with accessibility. We want to make the life for people with disabilities, for elderly, for all people easier. And that starts from the inclusion when it comes to employment and goes to the offer to get access for clients to all our products and services.
Christian, UniCredit has been a partner and also an awardee. A long time ago, you got awarded, I think in 2015, for offering sign language support for your customers. Can you describe some of the accessibility measures you have?
Basically, all our branches are barrier-free. We are very proud of it. Also our online channels, and this special offer for advice via video call in sign language was developed 9 years ago. So we try to grant accessibility beyond the legal requirements. We have devices for hearing impaired people. We have a shuttle service for a financial advice at the branch for mobility impaired people, and so on. And a little thing, but it's a very important thing, we have a stick holder for elderly people, and you can also use it with your key stick. It's not of that cost, and then it costs not that much, and it's really useful.
You mentioned persons with disabilities who are also your customers. What are the benefits for a company like UniCredit to have persons with disabilities among their customers?
To employ persons with disabilities as it's the one hand, and your question was the customers. I would put the question the way around. The benefits for our customers are in the main view. The benefit is to have access to our products and services. And also financial inclusion is here a topic. It's the main theme of the conference. Just to enable people to do business with us. And that's only possible if you also employ people with disabilities in their own company, because we try to develop products and services from scratch together with these colleagues with the various disabilities.
Tell us a little bit about your organization. How many branches do you have? How many people work for UniCredit? How many people with disabilities work for UniCredit?
Yeah. At the moment we have 120 branches. We have approximately 4,500 employees. And we have a designated team for disability management with 2 persons. my colleague and me. We started 15 years ago, so we were the pioneer in this field because we knew that it is very important from the start to support our employees and include them and make the environment, the workplace environment for them. And then we started to roll out this initiative also to our customers.
Christian, you say you're two people in a rather big organization. How is the decision-making process? You do proposals or you go into meetings with proposal? How does this work?
The crucial thing is that to work together with associations and interest group for people with disabilities. So we raise or we gather ideas and initiatives, and then we make proposals in the various departments. The one key success factor is to closely work together. And the most important fact is to have the commitment of the board, and that's through with us in UniCredit. So the commitment from the board to accessibility and inclusion is crucial.
And you're part of the UniCredit group, you're part of a large European bank. Does this trigger up, so to speak, also to other countries and other branches?
Yeah, we are in close connection to our Group D and I team, and we try to share best practice with them, also in the wake of the EAA and our Barrierefreiheitsgesetz. So we are at the moment evaluating all our channels to be ready next year when the law comes into effect.
What kind of measures have you been taking? I mean, the European Accessibility Act is a great example of the companies and also different organizations are forced to apply certain standards. What does this mean for UniCredit?
To evaluate our channels and all our channels we do business with customer with. We have the Hilfsgemeinschaft of the Association of the Blind and Visually Impaired on board. They evaluate for us, and it's a big chance not only to fulfill the law next year, but to be even more accessible then.
And how is the time frame? So I mean, you have the evaluation, and then I guess they do recommendations, and then what's the time frame? Is it 6 months? Is it a year? Is it 18 months?
Within the next 3 or 4 months, we want to be in the implementation phase to have enough buffer to fulfill the law. We are fulfilling the law largely, but there are some blind spots we want to further develop. It's also a big chance when it comes to technology and digitalization. We are a proud partner of the second technology forum, which took place on Tuesday. So that's for us a big chance also to get startups on board with their assistive technology initiatives. That's the next big thing, I guess.
Yes, you are a big sponsor also from the Zero Project Technology Forum. Getting access to technologies, I think, is one thing, but really take it and implement it is another thing. So how would this process work, let's say, in your flow of decisions?
Most of the initiatives are great, and it's very impressive to have such initiatives and ideas on board, but it's always accessibility versus security. And it takes time to implement the smallest software, also in our systems, just with the background to protect our customer data and our system.
So do you think is technology? I think we think it's an opportunity, but of course the digital divide can also be a threat, meaning that people with different form of different capabilities are not able to follow, let's say, the digital trend, digital banking. How do you take care of them?
We have a very good example from my point of view. We have a cooperation with Emporia which is a company who builds and produces tablets and smartphones for elderly and for disabled people. So we have the bridge from our invisible, intangible services and products to the customer. So we partner and we want to educate, we want to inform, and we want to enable elderly people and disabled people to do business with us.
Besides technology, would there do you think you also can increase, let's say, the service level, that people come back into branches, or how would this work?
There will be branches also in the future. And we try to train our people, our colleagues, to be even more sensitive towards disabilities. That's the offer. I guess that's also crucial, because we have to have the capacity to deal with disabilities and to cope with it when a customer comes to the branch and has a dementia or something like that, and that's very important. So on this field, we try to train our staff, and it's a people's business. Yeah, digitalization, fine. Yeah, but it's a people's business, and we have to train and involve steadily our colleagues, and the offer for talents and skills outside for people who want to apply for our jobs. We do not create jobs for disabled people. So that is our mission. We seek talents and skills.
Christian, you mentioned financial inclusion. What would you think, let's look ahead 5 years, where would you see financial inclusion?
On all levels. Yeah, it's ideal, but I would see it on all levels when it comes to financial education, to name it again, to bring on board from different levels all people and all customers who want to do anything with us. So it starts in school. Yeah, how to handle the money they have. And also how to include financial things in your daily life.
So you really go into schools and educate there? Yes, on a regular basis. So this is
on a regular basis. Yeah.
Okay. Would you invite also people to come to you,
yes, sure.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. Christian, thank you so much. Our time is almost up. Thanks again for this continuous support of your company, UniCredit Bank Austria. Thank you for joining us and supporting us, and good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilfried.
You've been watching a fireside chat from the Zero Project Conference 2024. It's a 3-day conference here at the UN in Vienna on the topics of education and ICT benefiting persons with disability. Thank you and goodbye.